Hey, it's me. This is a video about a mural I did at a private residence. I'm calling the mural Wild World because it's just like little landscape. There's stuff going on. It's kind of wild. I don't know. The person when they commissioned the mural and they had me out there and I was giving them an estimate. They said, oh, they wanted kind of like something from Breath of the Wild or something like of how the landscapes in that game are. And I've played that game. I really enjoyed the heck out of it. And I was like, yeah, I know what you mean. You just want mountains and trees and just colorful stuff. I got what they're saying, but I did my own thing with it too. I had fun with this mural. I didn't really, I had an idea of what I was going to do at first, but a lot of it, you just kind of go in and you look at the space and you get a feel for it. You just kind of go with the flow of what you're working with, and you just do whatever. This took a few days. I could have done it in 2 days, but it ended up being 4. The first day was just like 2 hours, because I just went up there late at night just to do some outlines of spray paint and kind of get in a color fill. And the second day I got there really late in the day because I had to run out and get a whole bunch of paint for the mural, and traffic was super bad, so I started at like 3 and I got out like, I don't know, 8ish. So it's just like 5 hours one day and 2 hours day 0. But my iPad kept dying while recording this because it kept on overheating, and it just hated me. But I did my best to try to get some time-lapse footage. I think this mural is a good example of how stuff changes over time while you're painting. I really didn't know what I was going to do with a lot of this space after I started filling in the green. I kind of just started figuring it out as I went along. I did the shipwreck canoe there in the middle of that lake because I thought it'd be fun to have something there. And I decided to have a little guy fishing in it because I figured, well, there's all these creatures. He's going to make that canoe kind of like his home, and he's going to just kind of live in it and have some fun flags on it and stuff. And I added the hot air balloons in the sky to have something in the middle of the piece to kind of fill it out. On the left you can see the painting of the guy's dog. He wanted his dog in the piece, and he said, oh, you don't have to put it in there if it messes with the flow of the piece, but I can get a dog in a piece. I got all these other creatures. I got these fat frog things. I was happy with the cherry blossom tree. I thought that was pretty cool. And the bridge in the middle and all the paths, I like doing that. It really made it, by the end it kind of felt like it was a piece about traveling, and it made me think a lot of times I've gone up to Mount Rainier just to relax there. I remember one night I just drove up there and I slept on the side of the mountain in my car and just woke up and I just saw the rivers rushing and roaring and their sounds, and I saw the moon in the sky while the sun was up, and I was just driving back and I saw all these weird elk deer things with these big horns, and they're all looking at me like, what are you doing? And there were like 40 of them, and it was really cool. And so the mountains in the back, they're all kind of inspired by Mount Rainier, and a lot of this piece takes some stuff away from that. That mermaid you see background, I like doing that mermaid. I like her. I want to put her some more pieces at some point. Just kind of worried because she has boobs. I don't know if they'd be mad, but they're fine. Oh, so you see the stars and the clouds in the sky. I did those with full stencils I cut out. I just used some Bristol board and I just cut out stencils. That's a tactic I got from working on that monkey guy mural thing. He had a bunch of monkeys in his basement, and I was tired. I was like, I don't want to paint all these stars by hand. I'm just gonna stencil them. And when you do that with the stars and the clouds, they look really cool. So I just make my own stencils for that stuff and do that, and that's fun. And since this guy, he was paying me a pretty substantial amount, I could have just done all spray paint lines and done it pretty quick, but I'm still not that great with precise spray paint. So I just did brushwork for all the lines on it. And on the final day, we had to like disassemble it and take it inside, because I said if we do this outside, it's gonna start dripping, and I don't want your, you know, expensive mural drip and get all messy looking. So it was all disassembled into panels and finished inside, and that's why there's not really a good final photo of it. But you'll see the photo at the end. I like the sun, I like the creatures. I thought this is a really cool mural. And sucks that I'm not gonna be able to get a very good photo of it, just due to how it's placed and stuff, and the nature of it being on a private residence. But yeah, it was fun, and that's been me rambling about this mural. So here's a really bad picture of me trying to piece all the little photos I took together, and here's a very low resolution picture I texted fit up on a wall, and you can see it there. There's some like shrubs and stuff in the way, but it's pretty dope. I like the trees and the stars and the clouds. Might have gone a bit too heavy with the clouds in some spots, but it looks fine. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for letting me ramble for you. I hope you enjoy my creative process.